Is it recording?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mine is on.
Mine's on too, I think. Wait, how do I know if it's on? Okay, they're both on. All right. So, did we decide how we're introing ourselves?
Yeah, see, this is how this goes. You have two people who are on a journey to learn something together.
That's not going very well.
And it's going fantastically well because we're out here, we're doing it. Okay, so that's the intro, which is,
I'm Courtney.
and I'm Jennifer, and we have observers.
Yeah, literally, we have people watching us already.
We
have a live audience today, actually, for our first ever episode. We have
a live audience. We're on this journey of learning and growing together, two women of different generations.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm obviously representing Z.
Pretend it's not obvious. Just be like, yeah.
I'm Axe.
So you're a millennial, and I'm Gen Alpha.
So the reality is, I'm Gen X, and
Court Gen Z.
there we go. So
Period.
we're just going to kind of talk about how we got here, why and how.
Yes.
So talk about it. Why and how did we get here?
All right.
From your lens.
Yeah, from my lens, I feel like we got to this very bench right here by stealing it from the neighbor.
We didn't steal it. We asked him if we could borrow it.
We did. Okay, so first of all, I came into your life. We know that whole backstory.
I
Or
do.
we'll share that eventually. But we started at the dog park, of all places.
Mm-hmm.
And we always have these two benches, but one specific bench that we would sit on to give the dogs water.
Mm-hmm.
And then that turned into us saying basically anything that was on our minds. Good, bad, ugly, sad, happy,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. And then Jen comes up with all of these like terms and phrases for things. So like every avenue of the dog park has a name.
Oh, yes.
So the bench became the Tellallbench, which is why this is the Tellallbench.
Uh-huh.
What's your perspective?
Well, that is how it happened at the dog park walking. A lot of, we optimize the dog park. We love our dog park on the paths. And topics would go on. And honestly, it's like two women facing the same direction talking about something, which I think helped open that instead of like facing each other.
Yeah.
You know, like we could
It was more cash.
Yeah, we could just talk. And then, yeah, we landed on the bench and it became the tell-all bench because the topics we explored there, like, whoa, okay, we're going to go there.
It was like, wait till we get to the Tellallbench, then we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Came like a running joke almost.
So then that kind of evolved into what we had in common, differences, some good topics of discussion, sharing, learning, going both ways, and stretching each other.
Yeah.
And then,
Sometimes getting mad at each other.
which is all a part of growth, stretching
Yes.
and, you know, the insecurities behind that.
Yeah.
And then
That's-
challenges.
Yeah. But I feel like, no, you go. What were you going to say with challenges?
Well, we would be challenging each other, and then we got to smack talking one day because there's a lot of laughter usually because of the smack talk. And it was like, we should have a podcast, the shit we talk about.
No, yeah. And then it became a more serious thing of like, okay, well, we're two different people, not mother-daughter, who can get along. And you don't see that very often.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it became a thing of like, well, let's just share what we have to say and see if anyone can relate. And now somebody's mowing the fucking lawn, so who knows how this is gonna go.
if you're gonna hear that.
And the other thing is we had to do it on a bench outside for now because that's the most authentic version of us.
So this is the journey. Like
Is it literally the neighbor?
It's one house over. So I think we're gonna go on pause here to
Yeah.
see whether or not we, pick you up on the next episode. I'm shutting off the recording.
What the fuck is going on?